Hello friend, I am starting chapter 8. This is about array. Let us see the programs which we are following. It's a integer array. I am declaring it and initializing it also, and how we approach the script value of it, and how we deal the array loop for the array, and the size of the array, and some examples there. So as we are working on www approach, what is array and why we are using and how to deal it, just see what is array. Remember, we make the variable. Suppose I'm having the variable x. Why we need a variable? To hold a value. In the memory, we make the variable x to hold the value 11. And in the same way, I'm having another variable and the value approx 112. So we made it, and for any type of operations. But what happened? We need approx 100 element of same data type. So we can make it. How we make it? We make it in a such way, it is x1 till x100. But these variables are not in the same memory location in the computer memory. They can be in a such a way. Suppose it is x1 variable, it is here x2 variable, and this place for x3, and this place for in the x4, and so on. They are not adjustable. What happened when we search for a particular variable? It have to search from here to there, and in the such way it takes some time. So what happened when we make the element in such a way so that they are adjacent variables, so computer can easily access these variables. That is why we use the concept of array. Let us see another example. Suppose I make element, this is array of 3 elements. This is the declaration part, this is name of array, this is the length of the array, a size of the array, elements of the number of elements in the array. So I make array, this is script value 0, 1, 2. Remember, array always start from the element 0, and the last element it is just starting from 0, 1, 2. So all the elements are of integer type. Remember, we are making array of a particular type, so all the elements should be that type. Otherwise, exception can be occurred. So I am having the value 11, 22, and 33. This is the part we are using here. In the approach, what is array, why we are using, now it is clear. And third part is how to deal it. I am going to start it. In C, As we know, we have starting point, it is a void main. I'm making elements ARR. Suppose it is a 4 array element. I'm putting a value in such a way it is 0, initializing it. Suppose it is 1, it is 11, it is any value, it is 6. And how to display a particular variable value of the array, we use the printf. As we know, format specifier for integer and the array name and the subscript value. It is a 0 for this variable or array element, and the same way 1 for 11. In the same way 3 for displaying 6. I am using this, it is a comment. It is a 6. It displayed the 6. So in such a way, in a simple program, I made array element, different declaration part of this, and the initializing part of statement from 1 to 4 elements, and the format specifier we are using ARR and index value. It is the index value. 0, 1, 2, 3 are the index value. Another example, how to deal array in such a way that many elements can be initialized in the first approach. In this example, I made an array of 2 elements. I didn't specify the size of the array or the number of elements in the array. When this program compiled, automatically compiler know that the total number of elements are 2, so it made the array of 2 elements, right? And each element, we know that it is integer type. It takes 2 bytes as per C language, and 33 if it is 2 byte. So total number of it of this array is 4 byte. In such a way, we can make a single dimension array, and if we want to display the elements in the loop way, how to deal it, the situation, we can follow next example. In this example, the array elements are provided here. It is int IARR brackets, and the elements, suppose it is a 22, 33, 1, 2, 3. I'm having the for loop. It is the declaration part, int. I am using I variable. Next element of the for loop is the conditional approach, and it is the increment operator I am using. It is the best approach to use the for loop because all the elements which is needed for our loop condition are in the same situations, same line. And then in the body of the for, I am using the printf %d/n. This is escape sequence character, remember this. And array ARRI. What is ARRI? The variable or index value. First it will be 0. When the approach for first element in I equals to 0, then it will display for the element 0, it is 22. Next, when it goes to for loop next time, it come for one value and will display 33. In the same way, all the elements will be displayed with the help of for loop. So this is the example for this approach, loop through as array element. Now we have the question, what is the size of the array element? This is for this we have the size of operator or method. Here you can see I am using int num brackets 2, 4, 5, 6 is a 5 array elements. So if we are using printf %d, we are take the help of size of operator. This is size of a function and give the array name. So we know that integer, it is an integer array. So it's 2 into 5, total number of elements are 5. 2 into 5, we just use it. It gives the 10 elements or 10 bytes there. So in such a way, we can approach for the size of the elements. And in the such way, suppose we need the length of the program of the array, we divide the array total size divide by the single part. It is a 2 byte. So 10 divided by 2 is a 5. So length can be a 5 value. So if we are talking about this approach, we know that it is the 5 element, but exactly we know that how we approach it with the help of a program. We can use this element integer size of. Here we can use the program int l equals to size of, this is ARR, divide by any element, suppose 0 or 1, because we need only the byte of the array element. It can be for the first or the last, same bytes are used there. So now we have the value of L, it is the length of the array. And the same way for loop, I am having int I equals to 0, and if I less than equals to less than, it is a 5. If it is a less than, we are using, it is the L element, it is I plus plus, and using printf %d escape sequence character, value of it is a ARR I, and this is printf end of program. So in the such way we can define our array. So starting point, it is the declaration, initialization of the part of the array. X is particular element, we use the subscript or index value. 0 or 1, 2, 3 are the subscript or index value. How to deal with the loop conditions? Because if we need loop statement, it concise your program. Otherwise, we have to use the set of statement there. Then the size, how to take the size of array? We use the size of operator and divide by the particular elements. This is so we can know exactly the length of our array. This is the percentage. This size is 10, and length if we need, it is divided by size of num array name and the size of num operator. Then we have the array element. In a such way we can define single array, single dimension array. Next approach we follow for the how to deal with the two-dimensional array and the string type of array. In the C, string type array is just different from Java or VB.NET or C# language. Thanks for this class.